Hello, I'm Joel Baird, the General Manager of Missoula Community Access Television, inviting you to learn more about City Council races this fall of 2023. To that end, we've asked all of the candidates for City Council wards, there are 6 wards in the city, to come into our studio and be presented with the same set of 4 questions, which we just devised as a kind of jumping off point for the candidates to tell you a little bit about their perspectives and campaigns and ambitions for elected office. To that end, Dave Bell has graciously consented to come to the studio. He is a candidate for Ward 5. Welcome, Dave. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Yeah, Joel, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're most
Hello,
welcome.
everyone. Appreciate it.
So, of the same questions, here's your first one. What motivated you to seek this office for Ward 5?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Missoula. I've been a part of the community for 20 years, and I got involved in my neighborhood about 2018. I got the blue flyer in the mail the first year, and I thought, what is that? And kind of tossed that aside. And the next year, I thought I should go to one of those meetings. So the Missoula neighborhoods is really special to me now because it's kind of the introductory to going to city council meetings and attending community forums. And what I kind of realized is that there's not a lot of engagement, and so that's part of what I'm hoping to foster up more is more engagement in our community. So.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
Like the mayor's office have been doing those Tuesdays with the mayor.
Absolutely.
Wednesdays with the mayor.
Yeah.
We started with John Inga.
Yeah.
And then Jordan Hess had taken, it over and then added a component where they're in the parks.
Yeah.
Different places in the nice weather.
Yeah, I'm trying to meet people where they are and also encourage them to come into the spaces that are trying to reach out to them. So, yeah. And, property taxes and just seeing things happen in Missoula. I'm a part of I volunteer in a few ways in Missoula, and so I thought my perspectives might be helpful. So, yeah.
All right, and let's imagine you're elected.
Yeah.
What are the top 3 things that you would look to engage yourself in?
Yeah, thanks. Right off the bat, I want to listen, and that's my main priority. I know that there's some things right away to take care of, but I want to listen and understand what staff is dealing with because we only get a little snapshot from this perspective. I volunteer as chair of the Human Trafficking Task Force for Missoula County, so I would bring that to the table, those perspectives that not only a lot of nonprofits are dealing with, but law enforcement as well. So that's heavy on my mind. As is the crisis intervention team and mental health in general. Montana rates pretty high in suicide, so I want to keep aware of that and have that in forefront of my mind. So those, it's hard to nail it down to 3 priorities. Yeah, but those are right on my mind, and if I was to add the 4th, is just keep engaging with the community like I've been doing, knocking on doors and listening more and being able to share what I'm hearing from entering into this role. So,
okay. And your 3rd question is, what did you learn knocking on doors on the campaign trail?
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been really interesting to have that perspective. Some people come out blazing, they're frustrated right away at the taxes, and then I have to say, well, I'm feeling that too. My mortgage has increased $400 since I bought my house per month in the last 6 years, and it's scary, it's frustrating, and so I can sympathize with that. A lot of good conversations on both sides of the aisles, and letting the public know that I'm here to listen to you and help navigate. And I'm a motivated person. I'm an optimistic person, and I think that if anything, we need more tough conversations, but in this gracious space that we can have that community engagement and keep building on what we've kind of been handed over the years. So. Yeah, it's been really fun. And
that's great.
Yeah, it's been enjoyable. So,
And could you describe to people your ward a little bit too? Like we were looking, for the Johnson Street shelter. It seemed curious, like, oh, what ward is that in?
Yeah.
And then is he like 4, 5, and 6 all came together like boundaries at Johnson and South Avenue, like they all touched together there.
Yeah. So I'm most familiar with Station 3 on South 39th. That would be on the east side. And then
the fire station there.
Yeah, the fire station there. And then you go west on 39th and you get into Lower Miller Creek. And then south, I think there's the Den and Miller Creek up there. And of course, the fort and the fields there. So it has a lot of variety.
It does have a lot of variety.
Yeah. In fact, I was just walking around talking to people, and I had crossed into another ward, but I had a great conversation with a guy, and learned a bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't vote for you.
Yeah, but we had a good conversation. Yeah. So that was. Missoula has a large. I don't know how. There's just people are awesome. It encompasses so many great people and things to do. So there's a lot of energy, is what I'm guessing getting at. Yeah, people have their attitudes, good attitudes, good perspectives, and they want at the end of the day to just enjoy this valley. So yeah. So.
And here's your final question. You take it any direction you wish. What would you like potential voters to know about you?
Yeah, I want them to know that they can approach me if they hear me say something that they don't agree with, and we can have a conversation, and maybe I'll learn something that I didn't learn. I spent 20 plus years as a photographer, and I enjoy being around people, and I enjoy diversity and hearing from different perspectives, and I think we all learn how to live with each other when we hear tough conversations.
All right.
So you're welcome to approach me and talk to me, or call me up, or we can have coffee, and if I'm in, visit after a city council meeting, and just tell me your perspective. So above all, I think I want them to know that I'm approachable and I'm motivated to keep going in a healthy direction for this community, and I'm really excited about this opportunity. So yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
and Scott probably had put up your website, so that's another way folks can get a hold of you.
Yeah.
And learn more about your campaign ideas as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, Dave, thanks so much for taking the time to be on the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having me. This is special. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, dear viewer, for taking the time to learn more about the city council races of Missoula in the fall of 2023. For MCAT, I'm Joel Baird. We'll see you down the campaign trail.